second race of the second season, Showdown, Throwdown, Ramen, Raceway. I'm your commentator for today, and as we'll start things off with the B race, we will see some acknowledgeable competitors from last time. Here on out. Taking a look at this 12 marble showdown. There's a pretty tight battle so far. Oblivion in the lead, followed by Pesky and Cube to round the podium. Derpster in fourth to round the scoring range. Any marbles battle so far. Let's see if some changes can happen. As we start things off, Cube, they're in the lead. They're looking to make something known after the rough start they had from last season, continuing into this season. Then Derpster, they're in the lead. Any marble can make any type of noise, as you can see. As we end the first lap, Derpster holds on to their lead. Or they're trying to hold on. Let's see if they can do that for the next 5 laps. As we start lap 2, Derpster, they're off to a normal start. Oblivion, they're trying to make ground. Ice makes it pretty quick entrance. And that's how things are looking. The top 4 remains the same as of the moment with those marbles. Now Ice takes the lead over Oblivion, but it's a pretty tight battle. Any marble can make any type of noise just as quick as they can fall apart. That's how this works in this 12 marble showdown. Derpster, they have a pretty good second place battle with Oblivion. I say second place battle, like that's interesting. As you see the back of the pack, they're not doing anything too hot. Rager, some notable competitors like Rager and Detroit, they're just struggling throughout 8th through 12th. As we start the third lap, entering the halfway point. Oblivion, they're in the lead, followed by Derpster in second. Ice trying to make some noise in third. And they do. Followed by Cube, trying to make something, get something going for that themselves. They're in fourth. Dolphin in fifth. Then it's Alex, Tommy, and Rager throughout the 8 out of 12 marbles. Followed by Pesky in 9th. As we're entering the end of the third lap, Oblivion, they're having a pretty comfortable lead over Derpster and Ice. This is a pretty challenging battle, as we can see. Some marbles are struggling better than others. Gotta do what you gotta do to win. And that's what some of these marbles are doing, that's for sure. Nothing too interesting yet, but we're entering lap 4. Oblivion, their lead is looking to be maintained pretty well. Followed by Derpster in second place. Oh! As you see, Derpster got knocked off the course, and that was most likely the end of their race. They came just quick as just they fell off. How unfortunate. They were doing so well in this race, and now they will have to deal with the fact that they have... Oh, another marble has fallen off the course. That's 2 for 2. What is happening here in this race? From one DNF to another. Who is the second marble? The first one was clearly Derpster, but who is the second? As for Oblivion and Ice, they're maintaining their top podium spots. And this gives Cube a better chance to score some points. Speaking of Cube, normally they'd be the ones to DNF, but in this case, they're giving us a pretty good show. 3rd place so far in this B-League race. Now to the lap. Oblivion has a pretty good lead over Ice. And if things hold on, they will win the B-League race and get themselves a pretty good boost. The rest of the B racers, they're pretty much having a tough time trying to catch up. As you can see, the back of the pack having a really slow time rolling. And as we enter the final lap, Oblivion, they're pretty much just making pretty good ground. Ice in second. Like, look at the gap between first and second. It's pretty much Oblivion's B-League race to win, and they're here for it. Followed by Cube in third, and then Dolphin to round out the top 4. But who was the second marble to fall off the course? As we start the final lap, Oblivion, perfect drop into the next sector. Phenomenal showing for that marble. It's followed by Ice in second. Pretty good gap between those marbles. Very good indeed. Cube, they're looking to get a podium here, and they're being challenged by Dolphin. Will they hold on to the 3rd spot? They will not. Dolphins overtakes him for 3rd. followed by Cubans now, who is now in 4th, Alex in 5th, then races around the top half for the B-League race. Let's see the back of the pack. Maple and Detroit, they have not been in it this race. This was really unfortunate for them. They couldn't even get their names on the board for once this race. Maple might have for the first lap, but Detroit really couldn't get anything going at all. Just an all-around underperformance for that marble. There's a finish in 9th. Then Maple right out in 10th. Durster and Liz, they DNF. 7-lap showdown for this A race between 16 marbles. And Rolf Tom starts off in the lead. Pretty good for that marble. Oh, and someone's stuck. Is that Steven? That might be Steven that's stuck. Fortunately, they are freed by the rest of the group. And as we're rolling, ooh, unfortunate for Steven. They had a pretty good start, and then they got stuck. Now they're pretty much having to battle for points at this point. As Seahawk is in 1st, Madman, they're in 2nd place, followed by Baby Mario in 3rd. That's pretty much the podium so far. Lily trying to make a challenge for that top 3 spot. Trying to make a name for themselves since this is their debut season. And Seahawk, their lead is looking to be pretty good. Madman, they're giving a quick challenge. Can't doubt no Madman. Baby Mario in 3rd, can't doubt Baby Mario either. And 4th is Lily. Baby Mario can make any noise. Hazel, they're making a pretty good showing so far in these 2 laps, as they're in the top 8. Ramen Power, our host, they're in 7th as of this moment. A marble got stuck for a bit second, but now they're back. Rolling better than ever. Baby Mario can make any type of noise, and we'll have to see for further on out. As we're getting closer to the 3rd lap, some marbles are making pretty good moves, while others are not using their strategies that they wanted to. With how things are looking, Baby Mario jumps up to 2nd over Madman, while Seahawk's lead is looking pretty comfortable. How comfortable? Pretty much at least a 2-second gap between them and Baby Mario. Like, someone was trying to make some changes, but the others won't let that happen. As they're getting closer to the end of the 3rd lap, Seahawk, they're just in pretty good position over 2nd place being Madman at this point, since Baby Mario dropped out to 3rd. Madman is one relentless marble, if you say so myself. And it's Tom in 4th, Bully in 5th, followed by Hazel, Pin, and then Ramen. To find out this top 8. Some marbles are doing better than others. Was that Steven again? Steven got stuck again. This is not looking like their race. Pretty disastrous for that marble. They're freed at this point, but it's pretty much at what cost, since they're most likely to be lapped by a few of the competition. Thankfully, they get past Seahawks to avoid that said lapping. But Seahawks gets them back, and now they're pretty much a lap behind. What doesn't really matter at this point, since Steven will be pretty much in the bottom territory for a majority of this race, given that they got stuck twice. Pretty unlucky for that marble. You would have thought that it was cube with how many times they got stuck. Or pretty much, they didn't do enough at least. As we're entering the end of the 4th lap, some marbles are doing better than others, giving us a pretty good showing of what the Showdown Throwdown is all about. And Seahawk, they're looking for their first ever win, entering lap 5. Well, they got stuck, but Steven pays them back. What such good sports bubbleship right there for sure. Steven looking to, well, not Steven, Madman looking to challenge. Seahawk, the only thing Steven can do is just not get entirely embarrassed at this point. And it's looking to be tougher and tougher for that marble. Madman in 2nd. They're trying to give Seahawks a challenge, but with Steven in the way, that's looking to be pretty difficult. Baby Mario, they're in pretty good podium range. But only people challenging them are Tom, Lily, Pingo, Hazel, and Ramen Powder throughout this top 8. Let's see some of the mid-pack involvement in marbles like Dino, Angus, and Ikai. As we're entering the penultimate lap for this 7th lap showdown, Seahawks' lead is looking to get better and better. That's Madman in 2nd. The gap between 1st and 2nd is just pretty interesting. And with how things are going, if things don't change up Seahawks will get their first race win, while Madman will get their second podium. Pretty good for that marble. It might just put them in the overall lead. And it's what they need if they want to establish their dominance over a certain other athlete, if you know what I mean. But anyways, back to the showdown. Seahawks in the lead, followed by Madman in second. The top two has remained mostly the same, along with third place. No interesting changes up to this moment. The top half, the top 8 actually, they have been maintaining their momentum throughout this entire race. And as we start the final lap, it will be Seahawks in first at the start of the final lap. Madman, they gotta hope for a miracle or something if they want to get past Seahawks and do something pretty interesting. As of the moment, Steven will not get lapped as of late. Well, considering that the ball bearing is being placed there, Steven will not get a chance to finish their final few laps. The best they could do is just finish before Seahawks does, and they will. Seahawks, as of the moment, will win their first ever race, followed by Madman in second. Baby Mario in third. Pretty good race for those two marbles. Tom in fourth. They're improving from last season. Lily in fifth. Hazel, tremendous effort in sixth. Kingle in seventh. Then it's Ramen to go at the top half, with the bottom half following Kimchi, Ikai, AMM, Craziest, Angus, Dino, and then TC Orphan, followed by Steven. Congrats to Baby Mario, Seahawk, and Madman for the podium. And after the standings, we have Baby Mario in the lead, followed by Madman in second, Seahawks in third. That's a pretty good challenge for the podium. As you can see, some of these marbles are doing much better than others. You actually see that for the back of the pack, you also notice what marbles like Rager, Ice, and Detroit. Those marbles did pretty good last season, and now they're off to a rough start with 8, 5, and 4 respectively. Then you have Maple and Pink Cobalt, who have yet to score. This has been your commentator for today. So long.